Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of my Burning Crusade Let's Play. Anyway, yeah, swapping things out a little bit. Anyway, let's carry on from where we left off last time, where we just finished the quest with the not Sunstriders, the, what do you call them? I can't think, yeah, Plane Striders, that's it. And now we're killing these runners. Basically, we're so close to 15 right now. I did say at some point we will try the whole looking for dungeons thing, so we might have to get that going at some. I could actually start that going while we're trying to do this quest, just so if in the meantime it does pop, we can always do that and then come back. Let's just finish this. So we didn't get a hoof first time, right? Anyway, well, this was recently added in an update. This didn't used to be in the very vanilla classic that this used to be, but it is now a thing. It used to be just a chat thing. There we go, I've listed myself now. Now can I do that? Yeah, the eyes up here, like what normally is in the what they call retail. Wow. Nowadays, because there's classic and then there's retail. Retail is Shadowlands at the minute, until they release another expansion, which they probably will do eventually. But yeah, so far the Burning Crusade is the newest expansion to hit on Classic. It's basically following the original progression up until the point where we went into retail. Because you've got Classic, and then it goes Burning Crusade, Lich King, and then there's quite a long time, and then it's, I think, Cataclysm, and then I think things get really interesting. Okay, so sun scale screeches can actually attack you because they're just aggressive full stop. And they are level 15 after all. Let's heal up. At least with him constantly attacking me all the time, it's making my defense go up. Because in classic WoW, before they changed the way things are, it used to be a case of you would get points in a skill every time, like the daggers, defense, and so forth. Yeah, because if you go into skills, let's see, they're all different skills that you work over a time. These were then later removed, I think. It might have been in the next one, which is Wrath of the Lich King, or later than that. I cannot honestly remember when they removed them. I just know they did. Or at least they're not trained exclusively like that anymore. Right. Create a bunch of linen things. Because we need to level up our first aid anyway if we're going to get anything else. I think if we level it up enough, we do get like minor potions and stuff. But I think what I did say before was I was going to work on an alt that would work on, I think it's alchemy, for that specific reason. Okay, there's already a hunter taking that one out. And I have been working on that, I just haven't got around to sending all the potions and stuff over to this guy yet. I will do though. That's a sickly gazelle, that's not what I want. I don't need plain striders anymore either. That's a savannah huntress, don't really need them either. Still looking for groups, but maybe at this point with this being the way it is, there might not be so many people looking for groups for Classic itself. Because I've not seen that many players around like I used to when I first started this series. But then again, like, considering like things like 14 and stuff being so popular, they have had, yeah, actually, speaking of Final Fantasy 14, they've actually had to take it off of sale, like, full stop, whether it be like the boxed version or the digital version, just because nobody else can get onto it at the minute. Because it's that popular. And what was that I just got? I need to, it's an alchemy thing. I'll send that over to my other account to use at some point. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 becomes so popular that the servers just can't handle it at the minute. There's a queue of last I checked 7,000, something like that. Then it went down to 4,000. Then it spiked up a bit, and then it's been around about roughly about 4,000 every time I checked to try and get in. But yeah. But of course, things like World of Warcraft and things like that, they already have the servers like pre-sorted out and everything because they've been around so long that they're prepared for such a big like player base. Final Fantasy wasn't it prepared for it to be so popular and then to carry on as much as it has. It's like I heard from, I think I read a news article, apparently New World has had the same issue, but instead their numbers have dropped rapidly because of their like really bad, like, I think it spiked to the point where you would queue for a while for most of the servers, so they kept telling you to go into the low pop servers, and now they've got so many servers, there's just not enough people to fill them because it's just not as popular anymore after so many months or whatever. So how am I supposed to get the head and kill them? The only way to get them. Take the potion. But yeah, it's amazing how much MMOs have truly, like, one was dominant over the rest, and then now Final Fantasy is more dominant over WoW. And then New World took a bit of a dominating role briefly when it first launched, and then nothing. Wow. I was trying to back up as much as I could so I didn't have to go through that corpse run. Damn. I bet it's going to put that on pause now until I can get back. But yeah, it has shifted in total of what the landscape's looking like at the minute, and there are even more MMOs out there that I still haven't named. I can't think of all of them off the top of my head. But like considering like originally Final Fantasy XIV was like when it first dropped, it was apparently really bad, and then they did a re-release of it. That's why it's called A Realm Reborn, which they've recently been showing the original trailer for it, where it was really bad. It didn't run very well. So they did a big event where they basically killed the world for it to be rewritten. Which is, if you're new to that game and you first start the game, the opening cinematics of the whole battle is basically the death of the previous iteration of the game, which is quite an ingenious way of doing it. Alright, there's more runners around now. They seem to have spawned back in because that hunter's obviously played off somewhere. It ain't got its hooves yet. We're about nearly level 15 now already. That ain't took us too long, really. Let's emulate. I was going to say it's going to do that again. Because of the fact that my imp's dead, and then I don't think I have a decent dagger. I think it might be broken. No, it's still got large durability, so how come I ended up with one hand? Unless there was an ability that those like striders can use that perhaps maybe takes your like in-hand weapon away from you briefly. I don't know. I still haven't had a single hoof yet. That is getting pretty nuts now. What are we doing as far as finding somebody? It just says looking for group. That's just going to keep repeating in the group every so often. No. What was that noise? Oh, it's literally just the noise this thing makes. It's the background noise. I thought it was the... I think there used to be a tone when you would like find a group on like retail. When I say that, I feel so spoiled. Yes, it's really necessary, and the more you keep complaining, the more I'm going to cause you more destruction. But yes, maybe remember to keep demon skin up as well might help. Still no who's. Come on, how rare are these? Oh, I was waiting for that to get aggressive with us for a second. Good job you're only on defensive and not on aggressive, because you'd attack everything otherwise. Alright, let's emulate. I need Raptor's heads anyway, so while I'm trying to find the others. Right. The only thing is I don't get enough stuff to be able to heal up. Oh yeah, that's a point. While I think about it, I did buy some milk that's good for mana read. There it is. Put that in that place. Because I went to the inn before I started this episode, but I forgot to put it on my hotbar. Actually, another zebra. Give me a zebra somewhere, will you? The only thing with these is I can't find the hooves for them. Still haven't found a single person looking for Ragefire Chasm either. I get the feeling by the time I get into that, I'm not going to need to go there anymore for my specific gear set. It's going to be a whole case of whatever the next level of dungeon is going to be something I'm not going to need to go here anymore. So my defense is going to be about ready to go up, or is it been maxed out now? Hey, our first hoop at last. Have a look, skills, defense. No, it's only 60, 70, so it's still got a long way to go yet. Enchanting's only 8, first aid's 24 out of 75. Nothing I can do to that. I need to eventually get more high level spells for this guy to use. So far he can only use Fireball. Even if it is a rank 2 spell. No hoof that time. That's just a big oof. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Let's emulate. It's just a shame mana takes so long to regen sometimes. We're on 9,206 out of 12,300. There was another one. Go after you. As long as I stay over here away from that strider, we should be fine. I mean, I could set him to aggressive, but I'm not strong enough to just come around here and just automatically just... That's the only thing, like, when it gets aggressive, it does. But they're the ones that seem to give us the most amount of actual, like, hooves. God, this quest is taking forever.
Can't we all just get along?
No, not really. I'm sorry, mate, but you can't. See, I want to try and do dungeons if I can, because they give you, sometimes they'll give you like green items, which are the ones you need for disenchanting. And I need to disenchant stuff in order to get some of the components I actually need. Okay, can I revive you or have I got to resummon you? I think I will wait for his bar to disappear, then I can resummon him. Yeah. Gotta wait for my mana to heal up. But we've got 2 out of 4 of these, and then we've got to still get the raptor heads as well. As he spawned in, I want to immediately send him out and go and get like. Of course it is. Simulate and the other one. Yeah, by putting the dots on these runners, it makes it quicker to kill them. That's 3 hooves. See if we can get one more. Still looking for group. Oh, I knew you were going to come after me. We're out of mana at the minute. Fine. I just wish like the disease and corruption wouldn't fade away so quickly. Alright, so we need one more strider and let's see what. Alright, so I'll heal up and everything and let you go after the strider. And by the time I'm ready to come in after you. There we go. Little guy's died again. That's all the ones I needed for that. So now we can go back and turn in these guys. I like how this killed the raptors for the sun scales. It's still in the bottom here. Doesn't say. That says the all it is. It's just looking for group, but there isn't going to be. And it's the only dungeon I've got unlocked so far, Ragefire Chasm. It's not like I've got a choice of ones I can go through. If I've got to go back to the crossroads, can I Heartstone back?
It's not ready yet.
Yeah. Although, will it be quicker to do this or to actually just go elsewhere? Yeah, we're Heartstone now. Might as well buy some more of that milk while I'm here.
What can I help you with? Be safe.
Because I'm going to need a lot of it. And I've just sold a bunch of stuff as well as soon as I open that, so that's good. Now our grand total is 14 silver.
What can I do for you?
There we go, and set prowess of the land, touch the innkeeper inside, make Crossroads your home. Basically, I've got to remake it my home again just to do it. And my Orgrimmar status has gone up as well. Oh, I'm now really honoured.
Hail. Winds be at your back.
There you go. Click the Crossroads supply crate. Follow the path. They look like a pile of small brown boxes in the ground side of a hut around this area. Interesting. So we're going to kill Razormane, Geomancers and Defenders in the area where we're heading to. And so far we're still looking for group, but yet there's still no group being found. Maybe Ragefire Chasm is so early game that people don't bother with it. I don't know when we get our next dungeon. The only choice is Ragefire Chasm. Yeah. If you go dungeons, Ragefire was the only one I had. Oh god, we're crossing through this bit, aren't we? I ain't got my little mate with me. Yeah, he's just become aggressive towards me. How am I going to get through this? Somehow I'm just about going to manage it. Summon my little dude because he's the one guy I don't have. I would summon the Void Walker, but then every time it takes a heart thing to re-summon if he does die, so it's a pain because you have to keep creating the soul shards for him. I think that changed at some point. I think it might have been Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, here's all the Geomancers. Let's get these defenders. We're like really close to getting our next level as well. Right. Through here if I can. See if I can get through here without aggroing anything. Not like there's a run function in there. That would be really good, that would. It would like let me sprint for like 10 seconds or something. Random planes strider just sitting up there. Since you're in the way, take it out. So basically they're all around the area. Let's emulate. Emulate. Or emulate, whatever. I'm not used to this one. Oh, can I attack while dead? So we'll re-summon him again. I could have sworn there was a revived pet then. No, I've only got Blood Pact rank 1 and Fireball ranked.
Can't we all just get along?
Of course we can. But you've got to try and teach them to get along. If you want them to get along. But right now the brown boxes are over here somewhere. I like how he attacks me but doesn't attack my minion. He's got resistance to emulate them. I'm dealt with. Early on in this game it's really easy to run out of mana. I think once I get more like armor based items that have more buffs to all of this stuff, we'll be a lot better off. But you probably won't start getting headpieces and stuff until a lot later. You son of a bitch. Excuse my language. Because these are higher level, they'll take a bit longer to kill. My defense is going up a little bit now. Here's the crossroads supplies. Let's get that done. They've killed my minion. Now I've got to try and take these guys. No, no, I'm getting out of here. So let's fear these guys. I was going to say, there's no chance of me making that, even if I tried. Oh, 929 more until I get to my corpse. Okay, so I'll be right back. Well, I think I sold the Void Walker out just a little bit. He's quite a tanky little guy, which is always good. I've recently resummoned him because my imp recently died, so yeah. And he's taking quite a few hits. It's always a bonus. I mean, this guy, look at him, he's doing pretty well. We're on 4 out of 8 so far. Let me bring me milk. And we're on, oh, we might just hit 15 before this episode finishes. I'll carry on killing these guys, I think, for a minute. As we carry on. That looking for groups has been going for a while now. I've even restarted it just to make sure that there isn't any... Oh, what the hell is going on? All of a sudden, everything's attacking me. I'm gonna fear you, mate.
It's too far away.
Generate fear to you. Oh, great, now my Void Walker's dead. Okay, so now we're gonna try and run away from this if we can. It's not going to heal nearly as closely as I would like, and we have been killed again. That has never happened before. All of a sudden, everything starts attacking me. That is weird. Not something to do with the Void Walker, I'm sure. That would be a bit weird if you got a Void Walker summoned, everything gets attracted to you. They're only supposed to be more of the slightly more tankier pets than anything else. But I like my imp because he's like, I've already got a level 2 spell for him. I do need to save up plenty of gold and try and level him up enough to be able to get more. And while between segments I was also checking to see what level I get another dungeon on, and apparently I should have a few others, but I must obviously, these other dungeons, like the Dead Mines and stuff, must only show up for maybe alliance creatures, or they might be in an area I've not explored yet. Because Ragefire Chasm is in Orgrimmar. So I found the quest for it, I believe. That's how I unlocked that. It's the one just inside of Orgrimmar itself. So I must have to try and find the Wailing Caverns and the others quests as well. So I might have to go and research how to find them. Then we might have to see if they're within... Because we're in the Barrens right now and we're nearly level 15, so we're nearly ready to leave the Barrens. Once we kill 4 more of these Geomancers, this is going to be a bit of a long episode, so tell you what, I'll be back once we're there. Right, but anyway, yeah, I think we're about nearly done with this quest, and then we will be done for the episode. It just took me way too long to get this finished. And this looking for groups thing, I just think it's just completely gone by the wayside. Anyway, yeah, let's go and hand this quest in. No, we just got to kill 2 of the defenders. Then we got it finished. Right. Get some mana on the go. Now Dagran's skills increased, and it looks like the chat has started to pick up now. Because somebody said recently in chat, like, is this game dead? And I think maybe it might be. Right. Let's fear you. Great fear upon you, make you run away. I just need 1 more defender. Someone might help out in a minute. Oh yeah, I should have watched my health as well. Okay, I'll be right back. Right, let's get this guy finished off, and then this should be the end. Although my little guy's getting attacked, so as soon as this guy drops, we've got to get out of here. Nope, only wants me to do something else. Right, so I've got to try and fight you now. Let's fear you, I say. Then I get you out of my way. Gonna have to be a case of having to run past some of this stuff and just get out of the way if I can. Because it's just going to keep following me constantly otherwise. Oh. See, this is the problem I had with the previous, so I'll be right back. Right, well, it seems we're on our way down to Ratchet now for the next quest. Yeah. See if we can get through here without attracting that Sunstrider. Now we've got to jump down here apparently, because this is where it's leading down to Ratchet. Not literally jump and break your legs, but the right sort of area to follow the path to get to Ratchet. If I was doing herbalism, that would be great. Right, so they're level 16 Hexal Fang Hyenas. Really? And we literally need to kill one more item, and then we would be at our next level. Go after you. Right. Since emulate. Right, come on. Because you're level 15, you should give me the XP I need to be 15. No, not quite. But apparently I've got 400 and something until we get there, so I will be back when we reach our destination. And you just narrowly missed the ding right as I moved into this area. There we go. We literally just dinged to 15 because we've discovered a new area. Let's see, it says there, you gained level 15 because we walked into a new area. Nice. So now we're officially upon Ratchet. So I think this is the burn we've got to enter just here, and we'll accept this quest. It says 12 to 15, so 15 is what we are now. I'm assuming that if we get any higher than that, it will end the quest. There he is, there's Gazler. Right, we will accept Gazler's quest, and then we will end this one here. We've been at this for a while now. Right, so talk to Bragdon and discover the flight path. Ah, so we can fly back and forth on places now. Awesome. Because we're 10 out of 20 quests complete. There we go. Right, well anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.